Ada sat at the dining table. Rice, stew, water, untouched. Her fork rested against the plate like it had given up trying. Her mother watched her from across the table. Her younger sister stared down, pretending to eat, but not really swallowing. The room was too quiet, too heavy, finally. Her mother dropped her spoon. "You know what? Enough is enough." Her voice trembled before the tears came. "I will not use my hand to bury any child." The words cracked open the room. Ada's head snapped up. Her mother's shoulders shook. "I carried you for 9 months. I prayed over you. I fought for you. I worked for you." She wiped her face roughly. "Am I not trying my best? Do you want to kill me?" Now Ada was crying too. Silent at first, then uncontrollable. "You know I have been the only one taking care of both of you since your father left." Her sister began sobbing softly. "It's only the two of you that I have in this world." She pointed at Ada's plate. "You will not die because of a boy." Her voice lowered. "Daniel, as you have broken my daughter's heart, God will judge you." What she didn't know, what Ada didn't know, was that Daniel had already begun tasting consequences. Ada's mother took a long breath. "You are going to your aunt's house." Ada looked up. Her aunt, her mother's younger sister, married, stable, peaceful. "No arguments," her mother said gently now. "You need to breathe. You need space. You need help." Ada didn't fight it. She was too tired to. Her aunt welcomed her with open arms. No interrogation, no judgment, just warmth. That night, for the first time in weeks, Ada slept without crying herself awake. Her aunt's husband was a calm man, soft-spoken, eyes that saw more than words. He didn't rush her, didn't preach at her. On the third evening, he asked gently, "Ada, tell me about your father." The question hung. She swallowed. "He was never really there. When he left, I told myself I didn't need him." The pastor nodded slowly. "But you did." Her eyes filled. "You were looking for safety," he continued. "You were looking for covering. You were looking for someone to choose you and stay." She broke. The kind of cry that doesn't come from heartbreak, but from years. "Because when a father is absent," he said softly, "a daughter often spends her life searching." She wasn't just grieving Daniel. She was grieving something older. The pastor leaned forward. "Tell me something honestly. Before Daniel, how was your walk with God?" She hesitated. "I used to pray. Fast sometimes, serve. I felt close. And after?" Her silence answered. "You stopped being fervent." She nodded. "I thought, if I had him, I was okay." He smiled sadly. "You tried to let a boyfriend sit on a throne meant for God." Her eyes widened. He wasn't condemning. He was diagnosing. "When we replace God with a person," he said, "we become spiritually exposed." He stood and walked to the window. "Let me tell you a story. There was a battle once," he began. "Two armies, one fierce enemy. One day, the enemy soldiers began retreating. They ran. They dropped weapons. They disappeared. The opposing army celebrated. We won. They relaxed. They removed armor. They slept deeply. But the retreat had been strategic. At midnight, the enemy returned, not to fight a battle, but to slaughter sleeping men." The pastor turned back to her. "The enemy in your life did not attack you when you were praying. He waited. He waited until you felt secure in something else. He retreated just enough to make you comfortable. Then came at night." Ada's breathing grew heavy. "That is what happened spiritually. You replaced vigilance with comfort. You replaced prayer with romance. You thought love could protect you." He paused. "But only God can." Silence. Tears. Not of heartbreak now, but revelation. "I abandoned him," she whispered. "You drifted," he corrected gently. "And drifting can be corrected." She looked up. "Can God forgive me?" The pastor smiled. "Before you even asked." That night, kneeling beside the bed. Not dramatic, not loud, just broken. "God, I'm sorry. For loving something more than you. For replacing you. For going quiet. For building my heart around a man." Her tears fell. But this time, they washed, not wounded. The room felt lighter. Not because the pain vanished, but because she wasn't alone in it anymore. In the weeks that followed, she fasted again, not to prove anything, but to reconnect. She read slowly, prayed honestly, laughed again. The aunt would watch from the kitchen sometimes and smile quietly. One evening, the pastor said, "You are not weak for loving deeply. You are just loving in the wrong order." She nodded. He continued, "God must be first. Everything else fits properly when he is." Ada returned home months later, not bitter, not numb, but stronger. Her mother hugged her at the door. Longer than usual, her sister noticed something different in her eyes. Peace. Not because she got Daniel back, but because she got God back. And this time, she would never let comfort replace covering, because retreat is sometimes deception.
Please like and subscribe to this page for more. Thanks.